Landing a perfect shot, destroying an opponent's base, or performing that ultimate combo can leave a player feeling completely empowered. But for others looking for even greater rewards, there is a system available in almost every title that offers extra collectibles for real-world currency. Loot boxes have been the cause of many arguments in recent times. The idea of spending real money on random chance items has been firmly considered as a type of online gambling in many countries around the world. These loot boxes, also going by the names of supply crates, packs, or chests, in most cases contain cosmetic items, ranging from sprays and emoticons to stylish costumes for your favorite in-game characters. Content that may not necessarily help you advance in the game, but is there to be flaunted in front of other like-minded gamers. These in-game loot box systems are easily obtainable, leading governments around the world to implement strong regulations when it comes to random chance purchasable content. Electronic Arts, the developer behind the highly criticized Star Wars Battlefront 2 title, came under fire for the price tag attached to their loot boxes, one of the primary ways of unlocking in-game heroes that ultimately labeled the game as pay to win. EA stated on Reddit that the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes, and that the initial costs were based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. EA endured a flurry of hateful feedback from their player base, which resulted in the announcement that they would reduce the cost of unlocking the heroes by 75%. The controversial story hit the mainstream media, and soon enough, countries began to ban the games or call for appropriate gambling warnings on titles containing loot boxes. Belgium's Minister of Justice, Koen Heens, identified loot boxes in FIFA 18, CSGO, and Overwatch as a game of chance, containing the element of betting that can lead to both profit or loss. Game developers behind the titles were told to remove the loot box systems in the games or face tough penalties under the country's gaming legislation laws. Video game giant Blizzard Entertainment responded to the new laws, stating that while we at Blizzard were surprised by this conclusion and do not share the same opinion, we have decided to comply with their interpretation of Belgian law. As a result, we have no choice but to implement measures that will prevent Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm players located in Belgium from purchasing in-game loot boxes and loot chests with real money and gems. The global backlash of the loot box controversy has become a PR nightmare. EA has recently announced that the soon-to-be-released Battlefield 5 title, along with BioWare's upcoming game Anthem, will not feature purchasable loot boxes, with some speculating that the news is the beginning of the end for the controversial feature. Although other countries are hinting at similar drastic measures, there are facts that can be argued for why loot boxes are a good thing. Several big-name esports titles like Fortnite, Counter-Strike, and Dota 2 are all free to play. There is no cost required for installing the game and jumping straight into the action. The loot box functions in these games help the titles stay profitable, which in turn gives developers a chance to create new content in order to keep the game enjoyable for its vast player base. Microtransactions and purchasable season passes have also become a way to give back to the developers, removing the element of chance altogether to offer highly sought-after content. Regardless of which side of the argument you stand, it's important to know that loot boxes come with both risk and reward. The feature in these games has always been optional, and will continue to be optional for players seeking a little more out of their gaming experience.